Hello growers, and welcome back to the plot. What's growing on? Well, let me show you what's growing on, but before I show you what's growing on, when you watch this video, if there isn't any rain, it will be day 33 of Rain Watch. If there is rain between filming and putting the video out, I will say how many days we managed to go in spring without any rain. So let's look at what's growing on. So we have plenty of plants to come out today. We have the Jack the Little pumpkins, we have the Trombocino squash, we have the cucumbers that are not looking brilliant, but hopefully they'll be okay once they're out, and we have the courgettes as well. So there's going to be a mixture of things all over the plot. Now officially we only have this plot available, so a lot of the courgettes will go in here, and maybe a squash or two, and then we have nothing here because I think these are the parsnips. That pumpkin is still trying to grow again. Sweet corns are in here, so we can't use this bed, so I was going to do the Jack the Little pumpkins up here and then make something there for like the cucumbers. So I think let's get the Jack the Littles out first and get cracking. So we've only got 3 cucumbers, but I'm thinking put them in a triad type thing. Maybe like this. And hopefully they'll climb up. That is the 3 cucumbers planted out. These are the 3 Jack the Little pumpkins planted out. And let's move on to the next bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this bed a hoe over, fill it with some extra compost, and then plant out the courgettes and the squash in this bed. Right, so I'm thinking 1 Trombocino squash here in the corner to come this way, 2 Trombocino squashes there, and 1 in that far corner there. Another one just outside the bed, just to utilise it, and then 4 courgettes in this area. I think that should be okay. I've got too many, but hey, let's just do it. Okie dokie, so this bed is all planted out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 courgettes. We have 1, 2, 3 Trombocino squashes. We have the Big Matt's pumpkin at the end. We have another Trombocino squash here, and then we have another Trombocino squash here. And as I said, this pumpkin is definitely trying to survive. Ooh, I am knackered. It's getting really hot now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plant. I'm going to water everything, water it all in, and then I want to tackle a few bits and bobs, which will be this area here. It's getting a bit overgrown, so it needs to be cut down and tackled. And then obviously tomorrow everything will need a really good water again, but I can't. It's a bit too warm to water right now, so I'll come back first thing in the morning. But have a look at this as well. Look at these. How beautiful are these? They're obviously bulbs, but I don't know what bulbs they are. There's been a few just popping up under the apple tree. How absolutely lovely. Okay, so let me water everything and embed it all in so that it's all good to do, and then I'll see you for the other jobs when I'm back next. So just before we go to the allotment this morning to do a bit of watering and other bits, I just want to show you what's going on with the tomatoes at the house. So these are them. I've just put them outside. They'll be staying out here for a couple of days, and then they'll be moving to their final place. We have the cherry tomatoes along here, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 cherry tomatoes, and then we have the Roma tomatoes along the back, 6 as well. But I need to make a bed at the allotment for the for some of the tomatoes. But what I was thinking was, so cherry tomato can go in here, but I could plant it quite deep, so that I could easily plant it like down to about there. So it's quite deep. So I'm thinking maybe 3 cherry tomatoes in here, or maybe 2. Tell me what you think is best, 2 or 3 cherry tomatoes. I've got 2 things for the cherry tomatoes. So should we have 3, or should we have 2? Let me know what you think in the comments. And then a couple of the Roma tomatoes I'm going to put into the other veggie bag. I'll probably put 2 or maybe 3 of the Roma tomatoes, and then I have to get the pink ball tomatoes. These are going to go at the allotment. I have to plant out the pink ball tomatoes as well. So I'll take you along to the allotment this morning, and we'll do a bit of watering and a couple of other jobs. Nothing major, because I woke up and my back's really killing me as well, so I need to take it easy, but we'll get some stuff done. So let's head to the plot. So this morning I want to tackle this area because it's getting extremely overgrown. I'll see how much I can do with how my back is, but first things first, we need to water. Now, talking of watering, Danny from the Grow Up channel, he talked about some clear water tablets to use to help with the water, so I decided to get some. So these are the NV Waterbutt Clear. So what it says is you dissolve 1 tablet in a litre of water and add to the water butt and mix, and then that's for the first treatment. Use 2 tablets and then 1 tablet every week between March and April. So this has 4, 8, 12, 6, 20 tablets in, so this will last just under 20 weeks or so. So I thought I'd give it a try, and then at least we'll have some clear water. But let's get some water in. It's quite nippy this morning. It's warm in the sun, but it is quite nippy, so potentially that rain may come. The forecast is actually going to be raining overnight, so I will let you know up above or wherever if it actually rains or not, and how many days it's been since it rained. So let's get to watering. Strawberries are coming. They're very small at the moment, but they're coming. We're getting quite a few across it, which is very good. And let me show you the peas. They've really come on really well. I don't know what's happened. I took the netting off, so I think they'll be okay now potentially. But look at them. Oh, these are the beans. They're a mixture of runner beans, peas, and God knows what, but they're really coming on. And also the sweet peas are really starting to bush up now, which I'm really pleased about. I thought they were kind of just not really doing much, but they're really coming, so that's really good. Okay, so let's do our before and then cut to the after. And that is the after. It's just like couch grass underneath it all, so it's just trying to get all the roots and stuff, and obviously all the thistles. We managed to get a wheelbarrow full of stuff. I found some bindweeds as well, but it looks a lot better. It's just trying to keep on top of things, that's all it is. I did these paths with cardboard and wood chip, so I might put some weed membrane down, because if you look at this path here, overall this path has got weed membrane underneath it and wood chip on top, and it's not as bad as what those were, and all of those were just cardboard and weed membrane, and obviously the weed membrane here is holding everything at bay. So I think weed membrane, a thick layer of weed membrane under the bottom, and then potentially wood chip over the top will do the job, because you've got a couple of thistles coming through here, but nothing major. It's very superficial. I really hope that my neighbour comes back this season, because it's just getting so overgrown again. I keep cutting back as much as I can, but it's hard work, and I don't know why I should have to cut it all back, to be honest with you. It would mean getting onto his plot and stripping it all back, which I don't mind doing, but come on, hopefully he'll come this season. In regards to the strawberries, no, tomatoes, I've decided I'm going to turn this long pallet collar that I got from Mal at the veg plot van. I'm going to put it here where this is. It fits quite nicely, and that's going to be the tomato bed. So what I need to do now, well, not now because my back's really giving me some jiff, but in the next few videos probably, I need to move all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all this to over there. I'm going to rip this apart. This is the compost area at the moment. It's now overgrowing, so I need to rip all this apart and then move these planks of wood to here so that this space is clear, and then the tomatoes can go out in here. I have got some annual leave in 2 weeks, so I can come down and probably do the compost bay on my annual leave, because the compost bay is not urgent to do, it just needs to get done at some point. But obviously the main job that's urgent that he's doing now is to convert this into a long raised bed for the tomatoes, and then I can get them planted out hopefully next week. Fingers crossed will be the plan. So thanks for watching this video. If you're new here, my name is Mark and you've been watching Growing with Plot 21.